Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Dramos' queen, Jennifer Lopez.
It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Now, I don't know if I can co-sign that because he hasn't seen Hustlers yet. And if that really was his queen, he would have definitely watched that movie.
You're right.
I haven't seen much TV. I'm sorry.
It's not on TV. It's a movie, sir.
Whatever.
Jennifer Lopez is on the cover of InStyle magazine, and she talked about the first person who ever called her J-Lo. Do you know who that was?
Diddy.
Where she got the name from? Heavy D, actually. She said he used to come by the studio for my first album and would call me Jenny Lo, Jennifer Lo, or J-Lo. She said after she released On the 6th in 1999 and started doing her second album, she decided to call it J-Lo. And she said, I believe that's when it really stuck.
As I've always tried to tell Dramos in this room, black people gave J-Lo her cool. There would be no J-Lo without black people. You want to talk about the Wayans with In Living Color? You want to talk about Heavy D giving her a name?
Puff.
You want to talk about Puff? You want to talk about Ja Rule and Murder Inc., Irv Gotti them? Hi, Dramos!
I guess you ever seen a movie called Selena?
The Locks, Fabulous.
Shut up. See, Selena was cool, but do you really think Selena did more for J-Lo than J-Lo?
Selena was really huge for her, honestly.
Selena was great, but the
To
music
this
took
day,
J-Lo to
people
another
always
level.
say-
It didn't cross over until she did all the other
The
stuff. that he
music
just
did.
named.
Her being black and
Absolutely.
cool. Her being with black people and being cool made
Stop
J-Lo
it.
Y'all
J-Lo.
are bugging.
Yes, y'all are really bugging.
I
know
definitely
MJ.
cannot discount the power of Selena,
Thank
though.
you. But here in New York,
definitely can't
according to
discount.
Nobody's discounting, but what crossed her over and put into this urban world
Not even close. I'm not arguing
was
with
everything
y'all.
else he just named.
And I'm not even arguing with y'all. And the black ass. Even though Spanish women have nice
First of all,
asses, too.
calm down, show some respect. But Selena is bigger than any music she's ever put out.
In your community.
No, anybody, shut up, man.
It's
Let
the
me go
truth.
look. Let me look at the
Charlamagne,
book.
you
Let me
seen
look.
Selena's
Selena?
legendary.
Never seen it ever
Selena's
in my life.
legendary.
Selena's
Eddie, you
universal.
seen Selena?
A bitty
No.
bitty bamba.
Bruh.
You seen
Eddie's
Selena?
not even here.
You know that.
I didn't see Selena.
Bruh. Selena did
That's a great movie.
Selena did $35 million in domestic box office sales.
You know you can't judge that. Scarface was a failure at the box office, but it's one of the biggest
Never
movies in
saw
culture.
it. Don't you ever say
All right, guys,
Scarface
I
in my
can't believe we're
presence. I
talking
am a
about this
Nino
for this
Brown
long.
person. Nino Brown will beat Scarface's ass.
Any day.
G Money will beat Scarface's
That's why
ass.
Jay-Z recreated Scarface.
Dead Man will beat
Exactly.
Scarface's ass.
Exactly.
Who?
Jay-Z, you might have heard of him?
No, never heard
All
of
right.
it. No, don't know.
Wow.
Also, when did Selena come out?
90s, right?
That movie was, So 35 million,
All
when
I
you,
know is I know J-Lo
probably about
'cause-
70 million.
I know J-Lo because of music.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
All right, now let's talk about Dave Chappelle. He was
is
on
so
Naomi
hurt.
Campbell's No Filter YouTube series, and he talked about certain things that we never heard had happened the way they did. Now, when former President Donald Trump first moved into the White House, his staffers said they found nasty notes stuffed into the drawers and cabinets, and people were trying to blame President Barack Obama for that, but his aides fiercely denied that. Dave Chappelle actually revealed who left those notes.
It was one of the last big parties the Obamas threw. And I'm not gonna say these celebrities' names. There was a thing, remember when the Trump administration moved in, they said the Obama staff left dirty notes for us in all the drawers and all the cabinets. Now I saw this happening. And I'm not gonna say who did it, but it was celebrities was writing all this crazy and putting them all over there. And I saw them doing it, so when I saw that on the news, I laughed real hard.
Who y'all think did it? Let's who y'all think? If you had to pick one artist,
I don't know
that you
who was at that party.
wrote a note.
I got to read the letters. I would have to know the context of the
It probably
letters.
was Dave.
Probably was Dave.
I'm not going to say who did
Probably
it.
was Dave.
Now, as much as I have to say, listening to this story made me miss President Barack Obama in the White House. Here is Dave and Naomi just reminiscing about Obama's dance skills.
But that was really a fun night. And then President Obama went to sleep, and then he came, or I don't know if he went to sleep, he went up upstairs and he came back because the music was so good.
When Obama walked back in, the crowd parts, like the Red Sea, like everyone, like, oh, and it's everyone, like, I mean, many of these people are black, which is a arresting sight. It's almost surreal, like you can't believe you're in that place, experiencing this culture. And the president walks in and everyone's kind of looking at him, and he goes like this, dabs like this, and the crowd went crazy. I'll never forget that.
He can move, he can dance.
Ah, nice reminiscing. All right, now Young Buck is talking about, and he claims he was on the Big Facts podcast with DJ Scream and Big Bank. And listen, he claims that he ghost wrote for 50 Cent and has not gotten paid for it. Listen to this.
I wrote 50 music, bro. I done wrote full songs where you niggas is listening to 50 rap my words. word for word. The nigga might change one here or line here, but when you listen to the Too Rich song, that's just off of my head. That's just one I inked from top to bottom. You understand what I'm saying? I done this based on the fact of, well, he liked the record so much, he felt like he needed it for himself. You understand?
So are you getting like any of your splits or any of your credit for that?
No credit, no nothing for it. I'm the one to be blamed because I put myself in the position of not, I guess, handling my business solid enough when I gave him these records. You know what I'm saying?
I have no reason to not believe Young Buck, but I just feel this is very Captain America right now.
I don't think so.
Okay. I feel like he had on his Colin Kaepernick jersey when he said that. Okay.
Man, you are a liar, and you've always been a liar.
Sorry, Buck. I need proof. You can't just make statements like that. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it.
Well, shout out to Big Bank, DJ Screaming, Baby J that on the Big Facts.
Big Facts Podcast. Make sure you check out the Big Facts Podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network, available everywhere you listen to podcasts and on Revolt TV.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Sorry, I just got some great news. Anyway, where we going? Donkey. What are you giving that donkey to?
He can get in for his appointment today, because if you notice, the grays are coming in on the back of the beard, just in the back.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
Just in the back. I noticed, like right in the back, the grays are starting to pop out. So he must have got his appointment today to get it filled in. But anyway, 4 after the hour, we need Hubert Davis, the new head coach of the University of North Carolina, to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him.
He was very odd for this.
I have no idea what you're talking about with me, but yes, we'll get to the donkey of the day next. And stop looking at me like that.
I'm not looking at you like
you
nothing.
are. I'm not you. I'm not food. I'm not lunch. Stop looking at your lips.
Shut up, man.
Are you a snack?
All right, donkey of the day's up next, man. I eat y'all.